It's time to take a look at supermarket whiskies. Stick around to find out more. Hi everyone, welcome to Nonsense Whisky. My name's Vin PF, and this week we'll be covering something a little bit different, or not so much as you may see, and that is a supermarket whiskey. Now, I have covered an Aldi or a Lidl, I can't remember which I've done, Lidl, and they sort of get their whiskey from all over the place, who knows. And this is another one. This is Tesco's finest 12-year Highland single malt, 40%, 70 sil, bottled, matured, distilled, bottled and matured in Scotland. There you go. There's some gubbins on the back. We'll go through that in a bit. But it's an interesting thing because you don't know where it comes from. You don't know what it is. It's relatively cheap because of it. 25 quid usually. I picked this up for half price at £12.50, which is a complete steal. So, you know, yellow ticket's always good looking out for. So let's go on to the dram itself and see what we've got here. There's no information about chill filtration or added colour. Does it matter? I say it every time, it doesn't matter. It smells kind of basic on the nose. It's caramels, saltiness, maybe some slight fruits in there, dark fruits, that sort of thing. On the palate, it's more of the same. It's also a little spicy, a little hot on the palate, which is interesting. And it's a tidy little dram, you know. It's fits the bill for my channel perfectly. It's no nonsense. 25 quid's a good price for a reasonable dram. £12.50 is an absolute no-brainer. You just buy it when you see it, something like that. So the interesting thing about this bottling, is that it's signed off by Master Blender Richard Paterson. It never goes in, so. But anyway, so this is expertly crafted by Master Blender Richard Paterson, and it says it's apparently using the finest Highland malt aged in oak casks for minimum 12 years. So it's an interesting thing because Richard Paterson is the master distiller, master blender at Dalmore, and who are owned by Whyte Mackay. So it has been hypothesised that this is a Dalmore 12. But most people I have seen have never been able to compare the two. Seems a shame that I don't have a bottle right here. Good Lord. What do you know? A Dalmore 12 right here. So let's do a quick comparison of the two and see what we feel about it. Now, fans of the show will know I've covered this. It has got added colour. So straight away, let's do a bottles first. You can see they're different colours. In the glass. Oh, I don't know if you could see that then, sorry. You know, look, they're different colours. So one might assume that this one doesn't have added colour in it. But let's see how they compare on the nose together. As we said about the Tesco 12, Highland 12, light caramels, maybe some slight nuttiness. Now the Dalmore 12 is altogether smoother. There is that caramel in there, but it's you know, raisins and things like that. I should say I reviewed this last week, so you know, click above, there'll be a link there to go back and look at the full review. You'll see on the palate. Same again, as I said before. I'm going to go straight in, no need to cleanse. Now the interesting thing here is, it is incredibly similar, but it's a Highland malt. It probably is a Dalmore, but it definitely isn't Dalmore 12. It isn't this bottled into that. It isn't this without colour. There are some subtle differences. And it's all on the nose and the finish. That's where the differences are. But that said, the differences on them are so minute, and if it is the same spirit, I suspect it is a Dalmore spirit. If it is the same spirit, this goes for 40 quid for 70 sil, and this goes for 25 at full price. Any less than that is obviously a bargain. So to me, I think the difference between the two, although, you know, fans of the show will know I like this, obviously I'm going to pick this every time. You know, it isn't like 15 quid less quality. It isn't. You know, if they were on a par, I would say this probably should be a bit cheaper, and this could probably get away with being a bit more expensive. But I hope Tesco's won't be watching, so don't raise your prices. But yeah, you can't argue at that. You can't argue at £12.50. You can't really argue at 25 quid. They've priced it like that because people won't buy it, and that's the simple fact. You know, they want a distillery, they want a story, they want the stupid stag's head on the bottle. They don't want Tesco's Finest sitting in their liquor cabinet. But why not? You know, try it, go out, try it, take a punt. 25 quid, you'll probably like it. Especially if you think this is overpriced for added colour and chill filtration, which, judging by the comments I got last week, a great many of you do. And I believe this is probably chill filtered, but I see no disclosure of coloration on this whatsoever. And I think that this is probably just the casks that they didn't make it this far without the added colour, and they just sold it on to Tesco. Why not? Interestingly as well, I have the Speyside version of this 12 year. Again, no one really knows what it is, but it's again signed off by Richard Paterson, and I believe the only Speyside Whyte Mackays is Tamnavulin. Tamnavulin? Maybe. I think I might be right there, I'm not sure. Correct me in the comments if you even got this far in the video. But I'm going to try that soon, not next week, a bit further on, haven't even opened it yet. There you go. That's the Tesco's Finest 12 year. In my opinion, it isn't this. What do you think? If you've tried both, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know especially if you prefer this over this or whatever versus cost and things like that. I'd love to hear from you all. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share the video. Let your friends know it's all good. We're getting a new video every Thursday, and things are going well. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again on another No Nonsense Whisky review.